Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Wednesday, June 8th. For the first time in more than 20 years, OPEC is not speaking with a single voice when it comes to crude oil output. Ministers from the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries left a 5-hour meeting in Vienna today with no agreement on production. Saudi Arabia, the world's top oil producer and which usually gets its way at these meetings, was unable to win approval of its plan to raise output. Saudi Oil Minister Ali Al-Naimi called it one of OPEC's worst meetings ever. He also said his country stands ready and willing to increase output on its own to meet demand. Word of the disagreement on the OPEC board sent oil prices higher by almost 3%. Words of warning about the U.S. debt ceiling today, and they come from the #1 holder of U.S. debt, China. A Bank of China official warned that Congress is, quote, playing with fire by considering allowing the country to fall into default even for a short time. That possibility arose as congressional Republicans looked for ways to force Democrats and the Obama administration into deeper budget cuts. The Chinese official said, among other things, a default could send the value of the U.S. dollar plummeting. The U.S. economy is still growing, but at a slower pace. That's the general theme of the Federal Reserve's Beige book report issued this afternoon. In fact, economic activity increased in all but 2 of the Fed districts. The report also said several regions saw declines in manufacturing due to supply shortages from earthquake and tsunami-ravaged Japan. And the head of the FBI says his agency is planning a crackdown against online hack attacks. FBI Director Robert Mueller told the Senate Judiciary Committee his agency will sharpen its focus on cyber attacks over the next 2 years. This comes as news of new hack attacks against major corporate networks are made public almost daily, the latest coming against Google email. Mueller said cybersecurity and the fight against terrorism will be the top issues for the FBI if his term is extended. Mueller's 10-year term is ending, but Congress is considering a 2-year extension at the request of President Obama. That's your political roundup for Wednesday, June 8th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for more on these and other political and financial news stories throughout the day.